Doing? Let's make a bit more noise. Come on. Ella? Woo! Am I going to be on that? Because everyone else was. Zilefko. No? Okay. I'm not going to. Ah, shit. So if I move, are you moving? Give him some jobs to do, you know? Ella, bother. Huh. Do I look saturated or should we? Okay, guys, first off, I want to say I do have a speech that I'm going to read from my phone. But before I do say that, I haven't been on here for that long. It's on minus 1.45. Just putting it out there. So everyone already has said what I wanted to say, just in a different way. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say anyway. I haven't got any PowerPoint presentations or videos, all right? But the only thing I do have, someone outside gave me something gave me some Dubai chocolate, so. Good catch. Are you single? Yeah? No, okay. Can I have that chocolate back? Okay, I'm gonna read my speech. Sorry if, 1 minute. I'm not very good at holding big things. It's going to be one of those speeches, people, so don't be shy to laugh. Okay, technology. Yeah? First of all, I would like to say that mostly all of us here have used AI to help us write our speeches. Hyphen, dash, emoji. Oh, 1 minute, sorry. But honestly, fair enough. That's the world we live in now. Technology has completely changed how we work, communicate, create, and even how we think. For me personally, technology didn't just create my career, but it changed my life. Yeah, there's always, you're from America, but you're becoming Cypriot, huh? Late. Bravo. Ever since I was young, I wanted to be a comedian. I just loved making people laugh. And my journey actually started on Snapchat. Do you know, everyone knows Snapchat? While everyone was sending nudes, I was sending jokes. And nudes. Which is the reason that my career is doing much better than my love life. But you're laughing because you was like, yeah? But I became obsessed with comedy. Wherever I looked, I saw comedy. Like from everyday things, everyday life, I saw comedy, even at my dad's funeral. Too dark, but it's true. Do you want me to tell you the story where I saw comedy at my dad's funeral? Do you actually want to hear it? Yes. Because my dad was an amazing at marketing, okay? So when we were in the church and people were coming and shaking our hands, silibitiria, 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 condolences, condolences, condolences. There was a lot of people that we do work with there, you know, that they're my dad's customers. And every single customer would just come up and go, silibitiria, I was your dad's first customer. The next guy would come, silibitiria, I was your dad's first customer. The next guy would come, silibitiria, I was your dad's first customer. And I was like, I see what this guy is doing. He's like, business ain't too good. You'll be my first customer. And everyone wants to be that first customer so that they can say that. So that's where I see comedy. And there was some other stuff, but, you know, receipts, right, at the church. We can talk about that another day. Every new app that came out, I wanted to try it. As technology grew, my online presence grew. Facebook was actually the first platform that I went viral, or like my uncle Stavros likes to call it, viral. But I was lucky when I became like viral on Facebook. I was very lucky because back in the day, the algorithm was so much better. You know, your friends, 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 friends. How long have I got? 5 minutes? Friends, 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 friends. Friends. Used to see your video. Now you're lucky if your mum does. Yeah? She didn't. And that's how I found out she wasn't even following me. Did someone do, Are you single? It was a woman, right? But that's the crazy thing about social media and technology. Technology keeps evolving constantly. But what I have learned during the whole journey is something important. Technology can open doors for you, but your personality is what keeps people there. Because people don't connect to perfect videos. They connect to people. They connect to authenticity, to energy, to honesty. One of the biggest reasons I think that my content connected with people is because I stopped trying to create what people wanted and started to actually create content that matched my personality and my humor. And people immediately feel that. If you're forcing it, they know. If you genuinely enjoy what you're doing, they'll know that as well. Everybody's goals are different. I'm not really good at full stops, people. As you can tell. I'm a bit dyslexic, didn't finish school, got kicked out at 16, but that's a story for another day. And I haven't done too bad, if I'm honest. But stay in school, kids. Are you clapping for getting kicked out of school? Everybody's goals were different. For me personally, my goal was never just to become internet famous. My goal was to grow online so much people could learn who I am, connect with my humor, and eventually come to watch me live. Because for me, social media wasn't the final destination, it was the bridge to real life. That's why I always say, love what you do. Because social media is exhausting, especially if you're always pretending all the time. Even though I do dress up like a different person. I just thought of that now and I had to say. Being authentic is what actually, did I say that? No? Being authentic, everyone said authentic. That's really, I was like, I'm going to say authentic. We should have all just had like a team meeting and took out some words. But being authentic is what actually builds something lasting. Understanding your audience, understanding yourself, understanding your purpose. And honestly, a lot of success is trial and error. Sometimes you can spend days or weeks making a video and no one gives a shit. Can I say shit? I just said it twice. And sometimes you can make a 10-second video in 2 seconds and it goes viral. Yeah? Nothing makes sense. But the biggest moment that changed my life happened because of technology. I did say this was my good side. Someone in Australia from the other side of the world saw a video and asked me, do you want to come over and do a show? And do a live show? I immediately said yes. The only thing was, I've never done a show before. I'd never been on stage, zero experience. But I always love being thrown in the deep end, even though I can't touch the bottom. Got a couple. They're just like, he's short. I can sing. But that decision is the decision that started my career. The power of technology. One video that can literally change your life. But even when opportunities come, another lesson becomes important. Stay humble, because ego destroys a lot of us in this business. The reason we are where we are is because people choose to support us. People give us their attention, their time, their support. Without the audience, none of us exist. So I always try to stay appreciative of that. And luckily, I have good friends around me to humble me whenever I need humbling. And when I say humble me, I mean batsus. You know batsus? Slaps? Okay. And that's important, because relationships matter more than numbers. One of the biggest blessings social media gave me wasn't followers, it was relationships. The friendships, the people I met around the world, the opportunities, the communities. Technology helped me create those connections, but being genuine is what kept them alive. And I think the biggest message I want to leave here tonight, we live in a time where technology gives us opportunities people never had before. You can build a business from your phone, you can create a career from your bedroom, but no amount of technology can replace authenticity. Said it again. No app can replace personality, no algorithm can replace human connection. Use technology, adapt with it, grow with it, but don't lose yourself while using it. Stay true to who you are, love what you do, respect the people supporting you, build relationships, and stay humble enough to remember why you started. Would you like me to make this shorter, funnier, or more professional? Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands up for Cyprus Smurf. Hold on.
It was 10 minutes, shit. I thought it was like...
Περίμενε, hold on. So,
Yes, single.
When I hold on,
Okay.
when I asked him, "You're coming up to speak on the creator stage," well, yeah, I'll do stand-up. I said, no. You're not doing stand-up. You're not doing comedy. You have to tell them something like serious. Ooh, I have to think of something.
Well, that was serious-ish.
Yes, wait, I'm getting to the punchline.
Oh, okay.
And he really did not want to do it. I'm like, can't you do something serious? He said, no, I don't know how to. I've never done it. So what you just saw here is his worst comfort zone. He's out of his comfort zone. Give a massive round of applause there for doing something.
You're making me feel very vulnerable right now.
Because
do women like vulnerable?
Vulnerable?
Yeah. Okay.
But thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
And to top it all off, I asked everyone to give me a photo, biography, and like most people have like a massive biography. His, if you open up right now the website, agenda, biography, what does it say?
I'm single.
That's literally what it says.
That's all you need to know. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for listening and being
Hold on. Let's take 2 questions. 2 questions.
Oh, 2 questions.
The first person to put their hands up was someone here.
12 inches. There. Oh. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Was that what he was going to ask?
As loud as you can.
Yes.
Ooh.
That isn't your man next to you, though, because he's big guy. I ain't fighting.
Oh. He's not with you. Okay.
Oh, this isn't a... Oh.
Yes. Is this your first date?
Everyone's like, where's the technology questions? Has anyone else got a question?
One more, quickly.
Ah.
The lady in the... Ooh. I think it's her boyfriend next to her. Don't ask her.
Okay.
Who was the inspiration for Souvlakis?
Every uncle in Cyprus, basically. Because I grew up in Cyprus, I've been here since I was 10 years old. So just growing up and just seeing the people, that gave me the inspiration. But actually, Souvlakis was an accident. Souvlakis was an accident. I had to play 2 different characters one day. So I just went to the shop, bought what I think every Kyprio wears, because every time I go to the Gaffené, they're just always in the tank top. And I made a video. He didn't have a name. My uncle in America, who is a stuntman, saw the video and he was like, you have something with this character. You need to give him a name. We called him Souvlakis. It was either Souvlakis or Gleftigagos. And we went with Souvlakis, and he's just been a character ever since. My uncle was like, he's the funny one. You're not the funny one. And at one point, I was jealous of myself, which is very strange. But yeah, that's how Souvlakis was made.
Thank you. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Peter, Eddie, one more, please.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, wait, hold on. Where are you? Oh, here.
Yeah, I'm over here.
I thought it was God.
Yeah, man. You said screaming. What's up with the phone and reading? What
Because
was
I
that?
had to be serious. If I was doing jokes like now, I would
I
just
don't
talk.
like that.
Yeah, I needed to be serious and say like real shit, and ChatGPT didn't give me enough time to practice it. I'm being honest. I'm joking.
Okay.
Peter.
Enjoy.
Oh, or did you want to...
Was that your
Oh,
question?
Yeah, that was my question. Like, you the man on stage and you're reading that.
Yeah, I can read.
We take one more. We take one
Sure.
more. Only from ladies, guys. Don't give a mic to a guy again.
Hi, Peter.
Hello.
Here. Are you happy now with your life, or
I'm happy now. Oh.
or what is your next big goal or dream or intention?
I'm going back to Australia to tour, but I just want to be on stage as much as possible. Like I said, I want people online to learn who I am, to watch me live. This is what I want. This is the connection I want. You can see ha 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 in comments or you're shit in comments, but I'd rather someone tell me I'm shit in person or ha ha in person. You know, I like to hear it. It's like my drug. So I don't know, Netflix special one day, but by the time I do that, Netflix might not be around. There might be something else.
I guess you were born to be on stage and
I
be
hope
seen.
so. I hope. If I
Thank
was
you.
born to be on stage, I think I would be a little bit taller. That's all I'm going to say.
Size doesn't matter in this case.
I think you guys need a room.
Can you see how red I am? I keep going like this, thinking I'm going to see myself looking back, and then I realize it's me.
You do say that, but they do call him tripod. I don't know why.
Am I? I wouldn't call myself that. Anyway, thank you so much.
I think it's got beyond the
I'll be
awkward
like
position.
broken tripod.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up
you, guys.
for the one and only Cypriot Smurf.